Okay, now there are concerns Australians fighting with the rebels in Iraq could pose a terror threat when they return home. News Corp is reporting at least one man, Kaylan Sharoof, has posted a photo from the war zone on Facebook.
It's terrific, isn't it? It's a hot topic this morning, and to discuss it, we're joined by Seven commentator Darren Hinch in Melbourne, Justin Smith from TUE in Sydney. Darren, what should happen to blokes like this guy if they come back here?
Well, first of all, for the Lucas Heights reactor plot to blow that up, he should have got 10 to 15 years, not 4 years. Later on, of course, he was exposed as a thug when he got involved in that parking space brawl with that Today Tonight had a story about. But then the guy, look, the way we work over here, we don't take threats like this seriously. He can come home, write a book like David Hicks, and the left will applaud him as a literary hero.
Yeah. Justin, how concerned do you reckon we should be by this?
Oh, unbelievably concerned. We think sometimes we sit here in Australia and we're just left alone from all of this, and it's just not the case. And it takes something like this to realise that there's people like this around. They have no borders at all. They don't care if they're in Sydney or if they're in Galway Bay. They're still fighting the same kind of war, and they're still fighting the same kind of people. We should be very afraid.
There should be a question raised here too, of course.
Because...
Sorry. There should be a question raised.
Darren, we see these horrific pictures of mass executions and, you know, what they're doing over there, and they're not going to change when they come back through immigration back into Australia.
That is true. The question, of course, is like he got out apparently, according to the Telegraph, he got out because he got through customs immigration on his brother's passport. So you think, people say, oh, well, they all look alike to me, so he's just, you know, our borders at times are like a sieve. Questions should be asked of how he got out of the country, and he could probably sneak back in.
Yep.
Look, I don't care what happens to the guy. If he dies over there, good riddance.
Okay. All right, look, moving on. The number of children left home alone before and after school is on the rise. Fairfax reports 10 appears to be the age when they become so-called latchkey kids, although parents wait until their children turn 11 to leave them unsupervised during school holidays. Justin, do you think 10 is too young to be home alone?
Oh, gee, it feels a little bit young, but kids are so all people are so unbelievably different, and we're quick to put age restrictions on it. I mean, there are some kids in this world that you will allow to play with knives and with fire because they will do good things with it, and other kids you won't even show them how to use a clock in case they make a time bomb. All kids are completely different.
Yeah. Darren, what do you think of fair ages?
Look, I think it's too young. I was about 12 when I was a latchkey kid, but leaving kids home by school holidays or with an older brother or sister looking after them, I think it is too young. It's a bit scary. It just proves, though, that some mums work because they have to, not because they want to. You've got to have a two-income family to survive these days, and it's sad.
Yeah, you've got to feel for these mums and dads on school holidays that have to leave the kids at home.
Yeah. All right,
Thank you, guys.